Good morning, everybody. Monday morning. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work on Eternal Palace again, Heroic on my Alchemist, working towards the achievement. Iron to Vendor Gold. Need 2 more weeks of hitting the bosses in there so I can upgrade the crafting station. And then we're going to do some Mythic Siege or Battle of Drizzalalor. So it's soloable now. I've had some little hiccups and issues trying to get through there on some of my lower geared alts, just testing how low my characters can be and still get through and kill all the bosses. But today we're going to do a couple of kills on just Jaina, and then I'm going to do a run through on my mage of the full run, and maybe a normal run afterwards, just trying to get the Gmod mount. And then if there's some time at the end, we'll do some farming of Mogs back in Red Ridge on my Hunter. So without further ado, you're going to see some changes. I've changed over to OBS Studio, so I've got a few more toys to play with here, and it's a little bit different look of the stream, because I can now switch between scenes, and I think it's going to be a better feel. And I've also added a critter cam, so if the critters come and show up while we're playing, then I'll be able to switch over and show you a little bit better view of the monsters. So without further ado, let's head on into Heroic Eternal Palace. Make sure we're on Heroic. Close this stuff up. And again, we'll clear the trash in hopes of getting the DOE. We're not really farming transmogs in here hard yet, because that's going to wait until after the first little bit of War Within goes through, and then we start to get some more time. With new X-Pack, you gotta spend a lot of time focusing on the mains to get them ready for current content. Keys and raiding and such. And delves. Delves will be fun. I have high hopes. We all thought Torghast was going to be fun. This time. Check my talent. I was doing some stuff earlier. Yeah. I needed silence for Mythic Jaina. So I'd swap my talents. I need my farming talents back here, because I've got to get my Vampiric Touch to drop with my Shadow Crash. I'm not worried about silencing mobs here. Until we get to Ozma. We need to turn on ATT. Forgot to turn it on after last night's raid. I tend to not run it when I'm doing current content just because it puts too many things up on the screen. See that. guys. Let's see how many chat lurkers we've got this morning. A whole bunch. Eventually the chat lurkers will come and talk and watch. Well, no BOEs this morning. Still a little bit of trash here and there to check out as we go through, but not a lot. Next week is time walking, so next week is a busy week. There's time walking to run, there's Pandemonium starts, and there's a bunch of raids on my to-do list. Some are tentative. I don't quite have enough item level to get into a couple of the runs, but we'll see what happens with the vault. Maybe I'll get lucky.
It is good you survived. I would hate for our gathering to end prematurely.
Enough of these games, Azara! Face us!
Patience, little one. We will be together soon enough.
Okay, we're gonna go up and then down the water to the eel boss. That's number 2.
Needs to hold us at bay, but I can sense fonts of magic close by that are feeding into this room. If we disrupt the flow of those channels, Ashbane's barrier will fall.
Eating up murlocs always feels good.
It's too far away.
To get over Bluefish to activate the boss. Good morning. Very good. Nice to see you, Lucille. Welcome to my quiet little stream.
Source is nearby, but proceed carefully. Ajara
This
will
morning
not
we're just
rest it
working
alone.
on Eternal Palace to get some of the little drop tokens from the boss to upgrade the crafting station. And then I'm going to be doing some mythic Battle of Drizzalador. Just kill Jaina a couple times, then do one complete run through. Chances of both mounts. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Did you have a good weekend? At least I don't get lost in here like I used to. To work our way around and down to Radiance now. I'm hoping this is all working proper, and this is my first time doing my stream with OBS Studio as my streaming software, so a bit of a test. I like what I can do with it when I set things up, but it's just hard to make sure everything works. trash to go here.
The ritual has begun. We all have our parts to play. Isn't that so, my child?
Yes, my queen. I sacrifice all that I am to serve you.
Gaze upon true devotion, landwalkers. Behold the rage of a queen.
Strike that monstrosity down, champions. We must stop the flow of energy from this chamber.
Your doom closes in! Power overwhelming!
The only thing annoying is the knockbacks. Always nice to see that. Okay, we'll click on the crystals. Never feel bad when beating up on Ashvane, just never had a like for her.
Well done. Now to find the last font and destroy it. The sooner we do so, the better our chances of foiling Najara's mad scheme.
Thought it was down this way. I wonder if they change locations each week. Because I don't remember having to go all the way back up there to get a crystal before. When Pandemonium starts on Thursday, when I'm not doing retail stuff and I'm messing around Pandemonium, I'm probably going to stream quite a bit of that. Get a feel for how much the currency can be farmed, how quickly. I'm just going to track all that to try to give people an idea of how much they need to play if there's specific items they want to buy from the vendors. But of course, I'm ridiculous. I'll try to make enough to get everything. There should be enough time. But first, not everybody has as much time to play Warcraft as a retired old sailor. So, I'll give them an idea of kind of how much time they need to put into it. And kind of what sources are, like how much you get from raiding, how much you get from doing the dungeon content, that kind of stuff. So people can work out what they need to do to get the stuff they want.
What are you doing to me?
You ask to be powerful, Priscilla. Consider our bargain complete.
There you go, just a little bit of lag. Our way down.
Just in time to welcome these little ones into my service.
We cannot allow these creatures to hatch. They will overrun the surface.
Okay, you need to make sure you've got a silence for this fight. I don't always have enough DPS to get them down. Shadow Priests are a little weird that way. You can get really lucky. Not so. Down to the bottom and interrupt him before he finishes his cast, otherwise I'm dead. Lots of That should be my 50 for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and see if they've changed the council fight to not need a tank. I didn't read what they said about the changes to, if there were any, to Eternal Palace. I know that Uldir changed a fair bit. Drizella Lure changed to make stuff soloable, because they've kind of gone back to the BFA content and said, let's change this so people can solo it. I wish they'd update Mythic Eonar in, oh, what's that? Antorus. I know it's possible to solo it. I'm just not fast enough to make the jumps around to get all of the stuff out of the ship.
I should be cross over your brutal attacks upon my underlings.
We're just
But
going
I
to use this.
wanted men. Come,
Not
my
going to
loyal
worry about
servants.
the
Great our guest.
trash there.
After all, they traveled such. Perhaps he was right after all. You do show great potential.
Enough games, Ajara. This shall be the final day of your twisted reign.
So, I'm not certain if I'm going to make it past this boss or not.
You will try to provide them with one, won't you?
Allergy season is here and hitting with a vengeance.
You have proven entertaining so far. Now it is time for the real show to begin.
Alright. Still, you need to bring these guys down relatively equal. They need to die around the same time. Enrage, so I'm going to enrage her. Be in trouble here. Okay, let's see. Nope. Just missed it. Might be okay here. In 6:30. There we go. Okay, so they've made changes to that.
You show such heart. Preparations are nearly complete. I await your arrival below.
Well, let's see if the rest of this is soloable. What the heck? Just two more. So, all for science. Some bosses they require you to kill crash before they'll activate, some don't. It's figuring out which ones are necessary and which ones aren't for when you're farming. So that.
There is a presence here. Tendrils strangling my mind.
Locks weaken. The world screams. The end of the song rises once more. Open your mind.
Out
Okay,
there,
no stunning me.
Titan pillars.
To despair.
Jara wants us to see this. Why? Surely she knows we would never let that monster free. There's no time to warn the others. We must end it!
Oh, these little guys are called Horrific Visions. I never played this when it was live. So bad, at least.
We will not succumb to madness! Champions!
Can escape Nizal's grasp.
Keep my dots rolling all the time. You can stun me, but you can't stun my dots. Bunch of new ones.
Nicely done. It is
Nice.
so rare for mortals to exceed my expectations.
Okay, there's gonna be a portal show up here.
Is capable. That human novice and the pale elf with the sword.
I think it's a portal. We don't have to just jump off, do we?
Losses.
Liar!
Now, is that any way to repay me for my generosity? For the privilege I have seen fit to grant you? Come, heroes. Prove yourselves worthy. Find me in the circle of stars. Let us begin. Moonlight watch over you. At last, the final preparation.
Need to wait for the RP to go.
And we have a captive audience. Stay vigilant, champions. Ajara conceals schemes within schemes. She wants something.
You must indulge the theatrical nature of tonight's entertainment. We have waited so very long for this moment, and we simply cannot resist savoring it. Without further ado, the stage is set, the hour is at hand. Legions arise! Serve your queen's command!
Okay.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for her, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Torment has ended.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
It's easy to stay separated from my allies. I'm the only one. I loaded a weak horror for this boss because we were I was looking it up to do it on Mythic with a transmog group that I work with, and you know, I made all kinds of notes because I was leading it, because I wasn't sure how it would go, and it's just overwhelming DPS solves your problem. You just blew through it. Where's N'Zoth? We made some mistakes on N'Zoth. Now that he's easier to get down, he should be okay. Wow, much easier than it used to be. Right, so let's move that out of the way. How many did that get us to? 180, so we only need 2 bosses next week, really. Which is nice, because next week's busy and we'll have a lot of extra time. So nip in here early and get 2 done and finish up that achievement.
Stirring.
Now, if you've got lots of bag space and bank space, you can start to save transmogs that you don't have. I unfortunately do not have a lot of space on this character, so it's all getting vendored. Just making sure I don't vendor something that's important because my bags are a mess. Just watching that eye level. That, and that's these.
I am always at your service.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit 2 Mythic Jaina's now. And I can show you, if you haven't been into Mythic Battle of Drizzt since the changes, they added a skip just like they did with Siege of Orgrimmar. So if you've done Mythic Battle of Drizzt on a character, when you go in to the raid now, on the left there's a guy to talk to, and you skip everything right up to Jaina. So for people that are just farming the mounts,
Our fate in Nazmir drew the bulk of the Horde's forces away from the city.
life is good, and you don't have to do everything. I'm kind of doing a mix for now. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of this over the summer, just because it's, you know, the transmog rules all change. I still want some chances at this mount, though.
And look after your dead, or you will soon join them.
I have heard of you, Jaina Proudmoore, the little girl who betrayed her mother and lost her
This character shouldn't have too much problem. She's a 468 Unholy Death
You know
Knight.
so much about me, Captain. Then you would have been wise to run while you still had the chance.
You will pay for your crimes. All hands, attack!
For the Alliance!
Charge is set!
Enemy vessel off the starboard side. Man the gun.
I will freeze you where you stand! You are
The biggest thing is just make sure you dodge that. Beam that she puts out in front. That one there. That can still knock you off. Oh, I was rude, so I couldn't get knocked off.
Lord Admiral, turn the tables.
Hard vessels on the horizon! You have nowhere left to run! I sweep!
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
Okay, run through the storm, find all the copies of Jaina.
Have no hope of escape.
Okay. Run on a death knight. I got 30 seconds on Death's Advance. You can kind of tell where the copies are because you look where the direction that these little snow circles are coming from, because they're all coming from the different copies of Jaina and the real Jaina in the middle. You find the real one, you just can't hurt. Can't hurt her. So that's the real one. We've got one more copy out here. I don't think we can, no, we can't grip it. Okay. Move Jaina back over here. Move around.
I will freeze you where you stand! I will freeze you where you stand!
Almost there. We just carried on to 2%, I think it is. 5%.
Can't stand like this!
Can't kill Jaina.
And that's how it happened. Lady Proudmoore was the bravest hero I've ever seen.
Thank you, soldier. We will see that the Lord Admiral's wounds are healed. Champions, thank you for all you've done this day. We cannot reward you enough for your service. I doubt the Horde will seek reprisal for their losses. We must make ready for what is to come.
You'll find no better in the city.
These bags out. Not a whole lot of loot, but still got
My
clean
wares
out.
are always available.
Okay. Same thing on the Demon Hunter. Then the Mage. I'm going to quickly run through the whole raid. And we'll see how long it takes to get through it.
Excellent work. Our feint in Nazmir drew the bulk of the Horde's forces away from the city.
Oh, heroic. I thought I had
Secure the
Sir
harbor and
Septimus.
prepare to move forward, Spymaster.
You see, the skip wasn't there in heroic. Mythic.
Excellent work.
And there's
Our
the skip
feint in
now.
Nazmir drew the bulk of the Horde's forces away from the city.
Lord Admiral Proudmoore was as gallant
This
as
character
they
is
come.
466.
He
I don't
offered
know.
the Horde every chance to turn back.
Again, should be okay.
Consider this your only warning. Turn your vessel back to port and look after your dead, or you will soon join them.
I have heard of you, Jaina Proudmore. The little girl who betrayed her father and lost her brother to war. Failure is your family legacy.
If you know so much about me, Captain, then you would have been wise to run while you still had the chance.
You will pay for your crimes. All hands, attack!
For Coltyrus! I will freeze you where you stand! I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Dog's going crazy upstairs. Might be a fuel guy coming.
I'm out of range.
Miss Bella, come here, sweetie.
I need to get closer.
Lord Admiral turned the tables.
Miss Bella's come by.
I need a target. You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
Hello, Miss Bella.
I lured you into open waters.
Swims,
Because
swims.
out here, you have no hope of escape.
That does not look right. Hi. Yes, I see you. Oh, that is definitely not right. Hi, you got me all confused and turned around. Hi, yeah, you're good at that. I jumped off the wrong side of the boat. Wait for Jaina to spawn again. Then I'm gonna put, no, I can't put a marker down because I'm not in the group. Port side, we jump off the port side.
For Coltyrus!
Enemy vessel on the starboard side.
I will freeze you where you stand! It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I hope you don't mind, Cole.
Freezes us and then moves just back a tiny bit, just out of melee range.
Consider colors upper port side.
I will freeze you where you stand!
It looked like the Horde might get the upper hand. The Lord Admiral turned the tables.
Hard vessel on the horizon. You have nowhere left.
I need to target something first. You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
The real Gene, huh? One more over here.
I need to target something first. It's too far away. It's time we finish this. I will freeze you where you stand! I'm out of range. I will freeze you where you stand! It can't end like this!
Just hope that this mount doesn't fall into
That's how it
the
happened. Lady Proudmoore was the bravest hero I've
category
ever
of some of the
seen.
worst ones in raids that I've had to run numbers to get.
We will see that the Lord Admiral's wounds are healed.
Transmog,
Champions,
that's nice, another
thank
point.
you for all you've done this day. We cannot reward you enough for your service. We doubt the Horde will seek reprisal for their losses. We must make ready for what is to come.
I think I've got lots of bank space. Ah, there's only just the...
At your service.
Do I have one, and one? Let's put those in the bank. What the heck? Pretty sure I have a ton of bag space in the bank on this character. Just a little. So we'll run Fizz through the whole raid. We'll see how that goes. You may even have some bag space for, or some bank space for storm stuff. Okay, no mythic.
Excellent work. Our feint in Nazmir drew the bulk of the Horde's forces away from the city.
Secure the harbor and prepare to move forward, Spymaster. Remember, our
Just gonna do the
objective
trash
is
that
destabilize
needs to be done
Zandalari and take
to
out
activate the
Horde
bosses.
King Rin wants to
And
override
nothing else really. Whatever I can skip, I'll skip. RP go.
You trespass upon sacred ground, outsiders. You will not defile
That
Zudazar
quest is
with
so
your
annoying.
will.
Just you do it once, you get everything, and you can't get rid of it. Every time you log back in, it pops up again.
The light of the Loa is all the strength I need. Face me. Loa grants me strength.
All forces advance. Establish a perimeter. I don't want any surprises. We have little
Ton
time
of
before the horde returns to the city. Keep moving.
excuse me, don't have a ton of bag space on Fizz, so I'm just gonna pick up the stuff that is actual transmogs, and then we'll check later. See if I've got bank space to store some of the ones that I need for other armor classes. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. This is really more about filling in time until Pandemonium starts and just doing some testing. So. Get a feel for kind of where I need to get some of the alts, if I should work, how much time I should spend on them before the end of Dragonflight. Oh, that was weird. But I'll probably, once War Within comes, you know, get through that initial push of the first couple characters. Probably rather than transmog farming at first, we'll spend more time on leveling the characters up a bit earlier next X-Pack than I have in the past. Usually I get the first few characters done relatively quickly, and then I spend a lot of time on those few characters. And then the next round of characters, I almost wait until Season 2 comes out, get some of them done then. And then there's the third round of alts don't get leveled usually until Season 3. So I'll probably do that a little bit earlier next X-Pack, I think. Change up how I approach it, just to make the transmog farming a little bit easier.
On my homeworld, I leveled countless light bound.
Some of my guys, like I was in here on a 448 monk, and I couldn't get past opulence on it. It could just be that I'm a bad monk, but you know, it'd be nice to have the gear to help with it. These two you don't have to take down even.
The elements will break you!
The phoenix takes many forms.
Better watch your step. No quarter for you!
The very might of the cosmos will crush you.
Where's yours? deal with that today. I think it was on the monk again. And that got knocked up. Went splat. Hey, first one's in. We'll go back and get the one that's further away first. We did a Glory of run in here on Saturday night, and you know, I watched the videos, and all the videos, the only ones I could find were on Horde's, were on Alliance side, and the setup of this room is totally different on Horde side. So to figure out even where the eggs spawned took us a while. I have no idea where the egg spawns on the Horde side. Notice the fire is larger than it appears, so that caused a wipe. Well, broke the egg, had to wipe to reset the fight. But even with the mistakes, we got it done with 3 people. That's the absolute minimum you need to be able to do all of the achievements in here. It took us 2 hours and about 15 minutes, even with the wipes that we had, mostly on this one. Retail has made shanks.
Be on guard, champions. I sense a rising darkness.
It seems the Banshee Queen isn't the only one with ghouls in her arsenal.
No surprise in her choice of allies. The Zandalari deserve their fate.
Nope, can't skip that one. Right. As soon as I get these guys down, I get out the combat. I just need to go let the dog outside. So I will be AFK for a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna sit back here. I'll be right back.
There we go. Got nobody at home with me today, so sometimes I can... Dogs will be dogs. Gotta take care of the monsters. So at some point, they're probably going to bug to come back.
Rostercon's magic has turned our own weapon against us.
Taking a while. I got him in next key range now.
We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatorp with that new toy of his?
See if we can go up and then just drop
aggro with invis.
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall. You have the coordinates, High Tinker. Fire when ready.
Stand back, heroes! I'll get you inside the pyramid!
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Brought me all the way back down to the bottom. drones. This one's not quite off yet, so we'll wait to use it. Close, but a win is a win.
We're entering the heart of Dazara lore. Expect fierce resistance from the Zandalari. It would be wise to set some traps to cover our flank. Keep going. I'll catch up.
The next real potential issue is blockade, because that one, you have to get the first two mobs down really quick, otherwise the main boss just gets to full energy and does his one-shot ability. There's nothing you can do to avoid it. So pretty much bring drones if you don't have a character that has heroism or lust, and as fast as you can. I did it on the Shadow Priest last night, and like at 494 item level. Until I brought drums, I couldn't get it down. This one will hold it. This boss you can still get polymorphed, but nothing lasts so long anymore. Opulence is just hard because there's so much damage going out during it. If you come with a friend, you can go through the two sides. Oops, I did not mean to do that. You can go down the two sides and kill the two ads, and that reduces the amount of gold that ends up on the ground during the fight. So, makes it a lot easier.
Throne room lies ahead.
We have struck a decisive blow against the Zandalari. Let us hope their king chooses to surrender and spare his people from the
No blade for that one. Crash in this room, you have to kill to activate the boss. Even worse, to activate the RP to activate the boss. When the RP starts, I need to go check on Miss Battle. She's outside working at the storm. There's probably a raccoon. Well, there's a raccoon living in the shed right now, but evict this afternoon. And she's probably barking at it. So I'm going to try and get her inside when the RP happens. So I'll put up the splash screen here. Okay, once I get this RP started.
King Rosticon of
Okay.
Zandalari, on behalf of the Alliance,
Be right back.
and in the name of King and
Goldens. They are special puppies.
But if you are so eager to meet Bonsandi, then step forward. The lower of death awaits. Zandala forever! So be it. Heroes, you know what must be done. You do not test me alone, Deda. You such a fuss about your majesty?
Yeah, I'm losing my heroism to RP.
Outsiders dig it through.
The first time I came in here after they made the changes to make this soloable, this fight wasn't soloable. You just get one shot by one zombie. But they fixed that.
Khan chose his fate when he sided with the Horde.
We can savor our victory back in Barabbas. It's time to get our people out of here.
Everyone, head to the ships!
Miss Bella's upstairs, she's flopping on the ground because she's unhappy that I brought her inside. She says, I refuse to come downstairs and be on your critter cam. Now we go out and it switches us to Horde side, and we go down the back half of the raid. There's 3 bosses left. Yeah. Ektork, Blockade, and Jaina. We have to go up here and talk to the guy.
I will honor my father's legacy.
And that gets us going.
I'll tell you what I know. I'll do my best to tell you what happened. It started when they saw their king fall. The Horde hoped to pin us between their pursuing champions and the forces holding the docks. But they didn't count on the High King. He gave us help from the skies, while no forces aided us on the ground. Until Galloway showed up. You think you're better than me? Let's go! Take a boy!
we have to figure out the trend month. Farming. Miss Bella, you want to come over here? Come here. Hey, can you sit? You have to clear that trash to get Mechatorp to spawn. Not much I can do when he's up there. He's got a 99% damage reduction shield on him, so there's just no point in trying to go after him. We'll just do some damage reduction run around here. Good for Mr. McDork. Plate, mail, drink it.
The High Tinker fought bravely. In the end, it wasn't enough. Thank the tides, he had one last trick up his sleeve to carry him to safety.
What the? Okay. I wanna know two things. First, how could you let that pipsqueak get away? And second, why don't I have an escape pod?
Enough!
That's one Alliance hero down. But I want your blades soaked in Proudmoore blood. Move!
The 7th Legion fought bravely to get us out of there.
Hold this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away.
Leaving so soon, Sean? Oh, what a pity. I've got an arrow with your name carved into
This
it.
trash will just skip.
We'll cross paths again in my corner. I'll see you dead or in chains before this war ends, I promise you.
We need to kill 2 packs at the end of the
More troops were ready.
jetty here.
Bloodthirsty.
1, just because when you go to pick up your treasure and kill the boss, they attack you, so you must go get it before. And the other ones are right at the end. You have to kill them to activate the fight. These guys just make afterwards easier.
We must ensure all our people make it.
Oh, we will. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself.
Put a stop to whatever ritual those Cultirians are attempting. Flattery while you're at it.
Okay, so this is all about speed. I'm not even going to use my interrupt out here. I need to save the interrupt for the boss. I gotta watch for. There's an ad that comes. Wasn't fast enough. I'd save hero for the second side. Use combustion first side, hero, and mirror images on the second side. It is soloable, not necessarily easily soloable. this is a bug. That's happened to me a few times. It's just really annoying that you get everything done right for the first 2 ads, and then the boss doesn't come close enough to the jetty to be able to engage. And like once he comes close, that spell cast then becomes interruptible. But while he's out there, there's nothing you can do about it. Fizz needs 3 more item levels to be able to go in. No. He's fine for LFR. Okay, here we go again. We're going to use combustion on the side. Blow through this.
No escape from the sky's tides.
Other side. Come on, other side. Get on him right away. We're on hero. Mirror images. No, I didn't get it in time. So even with heroism, this guy's having problems. I'm gonna give it one more try. And then it's item level's an issue. Like my Shadow Priest was able to do it with drums, but he's, 24 item level points higher, has the 4-piece bonus for season 4. Makes a difference. And unfortunately, so for me to be able to get back to do the skip on Fizz, just to skip this boss to get to Jaina for the mount chance for the week, I have to walk. Actually, I don't think from here there's no way to get back. Once you've done switch sides, there's just no way. So we either get this time or we don't.
Let the skies split you apart. We just those who divide. Let the sea claim me.
He's at 18. Did I make it? 93. Oh, I made it. Okay, so we're gonna wait until that goes almost off. Whew. Interrupt. This is just pure DPS race, and I don't think I've got the juice for this. Okay. We're gonna put Fizz back in Valdrakken, and unfortunately that's just not enough juice on Fizz to get through that. So, I may have to do some more LFR work, get some of the characters up in item level a bit more, and see how it goes. So we're going to finish off with some nice, relaxing transmog farming in Red Ridge. Still working on some of the stuff that was added back in 10.1.7. There was a huge amount of world drops put back in the game that had been removed around Cataclysm time. So it's just lots of time to be spent just relaxing, mass murder. My drops. And yeah, we've gotten a few over the last couple of weeks, which has been nice. Including one of the harder ones to get. That was the last one. It was the last run. The tarantulas drop a dagger. There's like 5 or 6 of them that spawn down in this area. Has decided to sit over there. Just is nice and cool on the floor. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. My puppy wants inside now, but she can wait the last few minutes until the stream's done. She'll be okay. Other than that, today I've got to do the Archivist's World Quests on my hunter here for the second half of the week. I'm almost done gathering the currency on him. I need 30,000, and I'm at 27,000 right now for the 3 items that he's assigned to buy. And then after that, it's just working away every week on Sam until he's finished buying all transmogs. If my math is right, that should be right about mid-August is when I estimated finishing that off. I just took slow pace at that rather than trying to push through it. Really, there's no point. We've got lots of time. And it only takes a few minutes a day. Or a few minutes, 2 days a week to do those quests and a big dig. There was just a gun and there's 3 things. Oh, there was a dagger. Might have been 2 daggers. There's just 3 items that Sam wasn't eligible to equip himself. I know I could have just done it and sent the B-way item over to another character, but I figured why not just speed it up a little tiny bit and get 30,000 on Ilya. There's rare right there. Let's see what he had. Anything good? Nothing good. I know I have that one. Most of the stuff here for the zone drops. Let me close this other stuff. They have like shadow hide or no wool mixed into it. So it's a mix of the gnolls here and then the orcs that are over here by the mill. Depending upon the quest lines that you've done, some of them can show up here, and there's some up here in this cave that drops some of the BOEs for the zone.
I don't have a target.
So far we haven't been lucky.
It's too far away.
Always rough when you're just chasing down a few mobs. And more than a few, but they're all very low drop chances for these. That'd be nice. Actually, I have to go in and throw some of those murlocs into the mix. Well, stream time is coming to a close. I have to get on with a few things away from the game here. And some stuff to do this afternoon, like try to evict some raccoons from the shed, so the dogs stop going crazy. I hope you have a great day. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate you watching the stream, Lucio. I do scheduled stuff on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then, like I said, during Pandemonium, I'm going to be doing some additional streaming as I level up and play through that experience and see how it is. So hopefully I see you as I'm doing some of that. You have a great day. Take care. Talk to you later.